Hello and welcome. My name is Charlene Smith, and we are back with another Friday night show to predict the Premier League scores for this weekend's fixtures. It's also transfer deadline day. We've got up until 11 p.m. to see the last minute transfers that are taking place. As it currently stands, Sterling is linked with a move to Arsenal, potentially a season-long loan. So I'm super excited to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on that. Thank you to everyone for joining. Also, as you guys are probably going to get active in the comments, which you already are, about the red hair, I did actually have on the red wig, which I said I was going to do, which is my forfeit for losing the fixtures guessing. Can't even talk, the predictions for last week's fixtures. I did get the forfeit, and I was meant to wear the red wig throughout the entirety show. However, I weren't feeling that wig. I don't think I looked that great with it. I mean, you know, it might suit some people. I don't think it really suited me. So I did go on Instagram live with it, and I thought, I can't do this. Like, I feel like an absolute clown, and I look like one with red hair. So I've taken the wig off because I feel like today is quite a serious day. You know, we're talking some serious business. We're going to be talking about our transfer window. We're going to be talking about Sterling potentially coming to Arsenal. We're going to talk about the business we've done so far, and, you know, how we're looking ahead to the first half of this season. You know, we've got some serious business to talk about. So I just feel like it's appropriate that I look appropriate. And I feel like you guys ain't going to take me too serious if I'm sitting here with a red wig that's getting in my face. So let's discuss business, baby. I'll wear the wig next week before you guys start talking about bottle jobs and all of that. I'm used to being called that. So whatever, man. It is what it is, isn't it? I'll do my forfeit properly next week. That was just the warm up. But next week, I'll wear it on YouTube. Big up to Mr. AG, who has been patiently waiting from 6:40 p.m. I can see. Wow, love that. I'm doing amazing, thank you. How are you doing? We have got a fixture tomorrow taking place at the Emirates Stadium. It is Arsenal versus Brighton. Nice early kickoff as well, which I'm really looking forward to for sure. 3 points incoming. I'm not underestimating the quality of Brighton. However, this is an important season for us. It's important that we get the job done. So, yeah, but we are going to do a preview show tomorrow morning to discuss that game. So just hold fire on that one for now. We will discuss that fixture tomorrow morning before the show. So it's going to be a nice early start that we will discuss that. In the meantime, let's talk transfers. Let's talk about the Premier League predictions. How are you guys feeling? We do know that Marino is injured. It's just our luck, isn't it? We sign a player and they're injured. I mean, this is really, really unfortunate to hear. Mikel Arteta did say in his press conference that during training, Gabriel Magalhaes landed on Mourinho, and unfortunately, he has potentially fractured his shoulder. Hopefully, he isn't out for too long. I did sustain a fracture in my foot. It's been almost 5 weeks. But obviously, this is a different body part. We're two completely different people. So hopefully he isn't out for too long. You know, the main thing is it isn't a long-term injury. But obviously, we're excited. It's always exciting when you get a new signing in. You just want to see them play. So really unfortunate for him. I'm wishing him a well recovery. And yeah, I'm looking forward to him, you know, recovering and coming to join the team. I can see Mr. AG is really excited about tomorrow's game, and he's already put the line up. We will be discussing that tomorrow. So please just copy and paste that in your notes, and you can come and say, you can, you know, issue us with that lineup again tomorrow. Thank you for calling me beautiful. I really do appreciate that. How are you doing today, Bay Charlene? I seem to be everyone's Bay. Interesting. King Gunner is also excited about the game tomorrow. Oh, lots of comments. Happy Friday for sure. Happy Friday to everyone. And thank you all for joining. I love you all. Thank you so much for your beautiful comments. You guys always shower me with so many compliments. You really do brighten up my day for sure. So, as we do know, Neto is doing a medical to come and join Arsenal. Let's talk about Aaron Ramsdale, who has gone to Southampton. I'm wishing him all the best. You know, he's had such an amazing time at Arsenal, and I'm really happy for him that his career went in the direction that it did. Obviously, he was at Sheffield United, who got relegated from the Premier League. You know, he didn't have the easiest of starts coming to Arsenal because, you know, it was like, well, he's just been relegated and all of that. So it wasn't really the easiest starts for him joining. However, he had such an amazing time, made some amazing saves, and he done really, really well at Arsenal. So wishing Ramsdale all the best. I absolutely love his character, his personality, you know, just everything about him as a goalkeeper and as an Arsenal player. So wishing Ramsdale all the best. Now, the hot topic of today is Sterling linked with a loan move to Arsenal from Chelsea. We do know that he was left out of the Chelsea squad on Matchday 1, which came as quite a surprise as he did sort of play a key role in their pre-season training. So, what is your thoughts and your opinions on Sterling coming to Arsenal? We have discussed this in previous shows because he has been linked, you know, a few weeks ago. In my opinion, I feel like this will be a fantastic move. Number one, he's a great player. He's an experienced player as well. England international. I'm sure he does want to sort of pick up his England career again. So, you know, getting game time is fundamental for him, especially with the age that he's at. He's sort of at a key age now where he needs to be playing, you know, he needs to be playing, you know, he's what, 29 years old. So he needs to be quite active and participating in that England squad. I feel like he will be a great option to have for sure. We do know that we need some more attacking options. So to bring someone like him who can impact games, who can score some goals, some good goals as well, I feel like that will be a great move, especially for him as an individual, if he ain't going to be participating in Chelsea's team. We also know that he has got a good relationship with Mikel Arteta from when Arteta was at Man City. So that's another bonus. And, you know, he's a grafter, he's a hard worker, and he knows how to win things. You know, we're aiming to win things this season. So this will be a great move for him to come from Chelsea over to Arsenal. Let us know what your thoughts and opinions are on this linked move. We've got, you know, a few hours before we find out whether or not this deal is going to go ahead. It seems like the talks are progressing, so you never know, it might just get done in time. Mr. AG is saying loan deal Sterling to Arsenal. Charlene, yes. How are you feeling about that? Ashoke, who is a Chelsea fan, maybe you could give us a bit of insight with your thoughts and your opinions. What do you think about this move, Sterling to Arsenal? Let us know, Ashoke. In the meantime, Ashoke is saying, evening, Charlene, how are you? I've just seen your red hair on Instagram and it's very beautiful. I do love, you know, the way that you guys lie to me, you know, saying this red hair is beautiful. I looked in the mirror and I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't want to do this, but, you know, it's my forfeit, so I'm going to do it. So I managed to go on the Instagram live, just not on here, because I just feel like, you know, I want you guys to take these conversations serious. There's just a few hours left before the transfer window closes, and you know, we've got some serious business to talk about. Thanks for doing my forfeit, and you better hope that you didn't lose last week. Oh, does that mean that I've accomplished the forfeit now? Like, I've won the red hair on a live. And to be fair, I was on there for a good few minutes and quite a few people did join the live. So, you know, I would say I've done my forfeit. What are you guys saying? You're asking where's the red hair? It is sitting somewhat next to me. It's just not on my head. Hi, everyone. Buzzing at the moment. Michael is buzzing. Tell us the reason why. Are you happy with the business that we've done in this transfer window? Let us know your reason as to why you're buzzing. Just do it for predictions. All right, I'll put that wig back on when we're doing the predictions. But I've got my hair in a high bun, so it's going to look a bit off, but we'll see what we can do. Kai Kensington is saying, hello, Charlene. I am a new fan here. I discovered you on AFTV. Well, hello to you, Kai, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining and being a part of this stream. It's always great to have, you know, new people come in and join in our amazing community that we have going on here from when we won the FA Cup in 2020. Oh, amazing. I just found out you had a YouTube channel. Well, I'm so happy that you have found me. A lot of people are like, oh my God, Charlene, I didn't know you had your own YouTube channel. And I'll be completely honest with you guys. I have had this channel for quite some time, but I haven't been that active on it, if I'm completely honest. So initially when I started it, I was quite active and consistent. And then when I was just working on other channels, I didn't really put enough attention and love into mine. And, you know, I just done the odd vlogs here and everything. But now I'm consistent. So yeah, do subscribe and keep following. I am just going to quickly read out this super chat, which is from Stacey Van de Veer. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Saying, I'm glad you pushed the time back because I'm sitting my handsome self in the barber's chair. Oh, Stacey, I've just clocked it is. Big up to you, Stacey. Thank you so much for joining. And I'm glad I pushed it back as well so that you can join and be a part of the show like you always are. I have had a really busy day, which is why I've had to push the time back. So apologies, guys, for any inconvenience. This show was actually scheduled for 8 p.m. UK time, but I've had to push it back to 8:30 because, you know, life happens sometimes. So thank you to all of you for joining. Big up to Stacey. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. So thank you. And I'm happy that you could be a part of the show. You're normally here every week, so great to have you. All right. What else was Kai saying? Quite a few comments. I'm going to try and get through as many as I can. Apologies if I don't read yours. You know, I'm just going to try and read what I can. Kai's just confirming that he's followed me on Instagram too. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Big up to Kalechi, our Man United fan. And for anyone who is a new fan and follower on here, new to this community, just to let you know, we do have a mixed fan base. So it's not just all Arsenal fans. As you can see, I am an Arsenal fan. However, we've got almost every Premier League club on here. So everyone is welcome. But obviously, I'm biased because I'm an Arsenal fan and I'm going to back my team no matter what. So just putting that out there. Big up to Kalechi, who is a Man U fan, saying the GOAT has arrived to spice up this stream. Well, I hope I'm spicing it up with my natural hair, not that red wig. But big up to you. Thank you for joining. Reminding me of Nicki Minaj. LOL jokes, haven't seen it yet. Mate, that is too funny. Ain't Nicki got like pink hair? She's a Barbie baby. Nicki Minaj is normally, I think she's known for her pink hair. I must say though, growing up, I used to like, do you guys know who Charlie Baltimore is? She used to like be in Ashanti song. Does anyone know Ashanti? See, my days are cold without you. Sure, you know that singer. But she had like really bright pink hair. And I remember thinking, I really like her hair. It really suited like her skin complexion and everything. So yeah, it's sort of giving me that type of vibe. But yeah, but still, I still don't want to wear it. I just don't think it's me. Big up to Kai saying, I have liked the stream and subscribed to your channel. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already, I'm sure Mr. J1 Johnson is either here and has put it at the bottom or will be here saying to like this video. Right. Kai says, He's fuming. Why are you fuming? We haven't strengthened in any fixtures. What do you mean? The fixtures that we've played, or do you feel like different areas? Okay, so we haven't strengthened the squad, is what you're saying. We still need a striker, a number 10, a winger, another defender. I mean, how many defenders do we need? The only people we have brought in is Mikel Mourinho, who is injured. And I can totally understand and appreciate your frustration in that regard. Obviously, Mourinho's just come in and it's already been reported that he's got an injury. He hasn't even been at the club, 24 hours, it feels like. So it is frustrating. Thankfully, it is just a fracture, which is my understanding. So hopefully he won't be out for too long and we do get to see him. We did obviously bring in Calafiori. We also know that Neto is coming in as a backup goalkeeper. And we are linked to Sterling. There is still a few more hours and talks are progressing for Sterling to come and join. He is an experienced player who knows how to win things. Does this excite you? I totally understand what you're saying with the striking situation. The way I see it is we have players, who can score goals. It's not like we're solely depending on just a striker to score us goals. We have got options, all over the pitch that can score us goals. So I understand your frustration in not getting in that, out and out striker. But, we score goals from different areas of the pitch and we win games. So I do understand your frustration, but on the other hand, I do also understand where we're at present. It's also been it looks like Brentford's Ivan Toney has gone over to Saudi. How are you guys feeling about that? Obviously we was linked with Toney previously, and a lot of Arsenal fans were really excited, with the thought of him potentially coming to Arsenal and everything. What is your thoughts and opinions on Ivan Toney going over to the Saudi League? For me, I feel slightly disappointed in the fact that, he's such a good striker. He's still so young, and ideally, a player of his quality, I would have liked to see him spend some more time in the Premier League, either at Arsenal. Chelsea was also interested in signing him as well. I just feel like for him, it would have been better for him to sort of stay in the Premier League. I would have loved to have taken him at Arsenal. And Tyrone is saying we could have got him. I was willing to take him when he was valued at over 100 mil. And now we could have paid like almost 50% of that price and had an out and out striker. And yeah, it is a bit disappointing that he's gone over to Saudi. So I am slightly disappointed with that. I feel like he would have been a really, really good fit at Arsenal. Let me know your thoughts on that also, guys. Back to the question on Sterling. Let's see what you guys are saying. So Kenneth is saying Sterling is done. Why don't he go back to City or Liverpool? So it seems Kenneth isn't really, too sold on the idea of Sterling coming. I mean, I wouldn't say he's done. As when we look at that Chelsea team, there's a lot of players there that ain't probably playing to their full potential. It's been very evident. However, you look at someone like Kai, who was really low on confidence in that Chelsea team. He's come to Arsenal. Look at how amazingly well he's doing. Sterling, from the moments that we have seen from him, he's done pretty decent. Obviously, he's had some hiccup moments, but with the qualities that we know he possesses, I feel like he would be a great fit. But, everyone has different opinions, and that's the beauty of being a football fan. Everyone sees things completely differently. So thank you for sharing your thoughts and opinions. Nazar, big up to you, just saying that my accent is so cute. That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Stacey saying, I'm good with our team. I love this, just a nice, easy, free-flowing fan. Yep, I'm good with the team. Let's just go out there and win some stuff. Love that. Rennie B is saying, what is your thought about Sterling to Arsenal? So I've already shared my thoughts. I'm sure you've heard it. Let me know what your thoughts is. I know you are a Leicester City fan, but it's always great to hear what you guys think as well. You guys are still trying to guess my age. Just know that I'm young and vibrant, baby. That's all you need to know. And do you know what? Yeah, this is going off topic slightly, but you guys are so funny. You guys actually went and started researching me to find out how old I am. I find it so sweet. But you guys have been doing your homework for sure. And Stacey, you know, you might be right. Okay, you're mid-30s for sure. You sound somewhat confident on that. I'm sure you found something on the internet about me. And you guys, so yeah, you do know Murder Inc., Charlie Baltimore. You guys know about this one. Yep, Kalechi saying, yes, Charlie Baltimore was one of Biggie's side chicks. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. I was just obviously, like, I'm a music person. I love music. So I just loved like the music from like Murder Inc., like Ja Rule, Ashanti, all of them people. So yeah, that was my excitement there. I missed the wig. I'm sure you'll see it again for sure. What else are you guys saying? Hey Shah, guide what happened to Mourinho, and also my score prediction is 3-1. Big up to Tyrone giving his score prediction for the fixture tomorrow, Arsenal versus Brighton. We will be doing a preview show, so just hold back on that for now. Kai saying Petr Cech, Willian, David Luiz, Jorginho, Kai Havertz. How many more times? I understand there is that frustration of, you know, all the players that come from Chelsea to Arsenal. I understand, but let's take each player as an individual. Let's put aside the club that they're coming from and just see them as an individual, you know, the stage that they're at in their career, what they're going to bring to Arsenal, because obviously they're all completely different. But I understand, you know, what you guys are saying with this for sure, but let's just not be biased and think, oh my God, Chelsea. But I do understand, you know, we was even linked to Mudryk in this window as well. So yeah, I understand what you guys are saying. Shahab is saying no chance, he weren't good enough. Okay, some conversations amongst yourself. Hey Charlene, David from Iceland. You guys are funny. How do you feel with Raheem Sterling joining us at Arsenal if he does? You guys are so funny. Well, big up to you. So you guys have found some stuff, you know, that involves me and things that I've done in the past. But yeah, I did feature in some Iceland adverts and a number of Iceland campaigns. And when I say Iceland, I'm talking about Iceland foods. So big up to you. I'm sure you've probably guessed my age somewhat now. I did, you know, sort of give my thoughts on Sterling potentially coming to Arsenal. I feel like it would be a good move. We did say we do need a bit more of attacking threats. I feel like Sterling will definitely bring that. You know, quite an experienced player. He's at a good age. He could score goals. A nice option to have as well in this team. He's got a great relationship with Mikel Arteta, and he knows how to win things. And he's an England international. So in my opinion, I feel like this will be a good move, especially for him as a player. The fact that he's just been completely isolated out of the Chelsea team, you know, with the new manager coming in and everything as well. So I feel like this is a crucial time in his career. Being 29 years old, he needs to be getting some consistent game time. So yeah, I feel like it would be a good move. Shahab is saying, I would take Sterling, really wouldn't mind him. Big up to you. First 100 comments are simping for Charlene's love. Oh, mate. I mean, that's just sort of like a casual thing these days, for sure. But, you know, it's all jokes. It's all banter. I don't mind. Here's another simping comment. Nice lips. And they're natural too. Thank you so much. What else are you guys saying? Charlene, we have sold Eddie and Ketia. I'm buzzing. Cool. But let's replace him, and Jesus is injury prone. Yes, I do agree with that. Big up to Eddie and Ketia as well. I feel like, again, this is a good move for Eddie. The fact that he's still, quite early on in his career, he's not getting that consistent game time. So him making a move to another Premier League club where he'll be getting some game time is great for his development as a player. As a player, you want to be playing games, you want to be getting minutes. So I feel like that is a good move for Eddie. In terms of Jesus, it's really frustrating. Every season he is injured. How old is he as well? Let me know in the comments, guys. Get active, please. Let me know his age. But yeah, I mean, it is annoying, as a player when you're faced with these injuries, but it's every season that, he's injured and, not quite taking his chances. It is really, really frustrating. So I can understand you guys' frustration in that regard for sure. But yeah, that's basically losing our two strikers, our number 9 and our 14. Our 14's gone off to another club, and our number 9 is always out injured. So I can see where you guys are coming from with that. Kenneth is saying young in football years. Can you just confirm who you're talking about? Would you start Sterling as a backup for Saka? All right. Do you know what? The good thing is, obviously, Saka is our star boy. He always will be our star boy. He's just irreplaceable. But I guess it depends what game it is. But the good thing is, if we was to get Sterling, then we can give Saka a break, which will be good. We've got Trossard as well. We could play on the left or the right hand side. Sterling's got that versatility, but he's preferred on the left hand side. So even if we was to have Sterling on the left, we could have Trossard, over on the right hand side. So in terms of where we're at, Saka is our main guy for sure, but he needs a break. And obviously, we don't want to risk him getting injured. We see how the oppositions just double up on him and just always trying to take him out and everything. So to have another option, which is, another option who's quite high up there, would be great for sure. Kai is saying, Stacey, what's good with the team? What happens when Saka gets injured? Who is going to back him up? Reece Nelson. So Kai clearly not happy with this transfer window. But I mean, if we have got someone like Sterling in, then that's a backup option. That's another option that we have. It seems that if Sterling does come, then Reece Nelson may move to another team as well. I mean, Reece Nelson has been in talks about potentially going to another club. We've seen that Smith Rowe's gone off to Fulham, Eddie Nketiah on his way out. I think Reece Nelson was the other one as well. So, yeah, we'll be bringing in a more experienced player. Big up to Fox Knight saying, get Sterling input and Arsenal will lift that Premier League trophy. Mark my words. So like I was saying earlier, he knows how to win things. He's an experienced player. He's played at some big clubs. He's played at Liverpool, Man City. He's played at Chelsea. So, he has got some good experience that he'll be bringing to the team. Also, some leadership qualities as well. So, yeah, may just be a good fit for sure. Melissa's asking, Matchday vlogs coming back soon. If you're going to, please. Oh, I'm glad you guys enjoy my Matchday vlogs. It feels like so long since I've done one. I am actually going to be at the Emirates Stadium tomorrow. So yes, I will be doing a Matchday vlog for you guys. So stay tuned for that. It will be out on this channel. Kai saying, why didn't we get Pedro Neto? I mean, we was linked to him, but obviously I'm not part of the backroom team, so I can't really answer that question. Please vlog if you're going tomorrow. I definitely will. Charlene, you should consider a call-in show. We have done that before, Stacey. Last season, actually, we did have quite a few of you who called in and was speaking live with me, and that was really cool. We will do that tomorrow. So post match tomorrow, you guys can come and join the live stream and give me your reactions live. That is what we've done last season, and we could do it again this season. So tomorrow's show, make sure you tune in and we will do that. Charlene had Diego Costa, who scored 20 plus goals, who won them the league title. Listen, Kai, I can see you are quite frustrated, but Mikel Arteta and the backroom team know what they're doing for sure. So don't worry, it's all gonna pan out. Fox Knight is saying people need to put respect on Sterling's name. He's a Prem legend. Plus, he possessed skill, speed, and drive. Very scary for defenders when he's in form. Exactly. And I totally agree with you. Especially if he's working and part of a team like Arsenal, where, you've got a fantastic manager. You've got a fantastic coaching team. You've got a great team. You can see the team is disciplined. Everyone works together. Everyone's united. Anyway, let me not use that term. There's that unity where it feels like a family sort of setting. And it's very evident that Arteta and his team knows how to get the best out of players. So to bring someone like Sterling, who has that experience, who has them qualities as a player, and to be in the right dressing room and amongst the right atmosphere, we're only going to get amazing things out of him. Like you said, when he's in form, he's on absolute fire. So to bring him in, I feel like that will be a really good move. Charlene is between the age of 29 to 39. You guys are still trying to guess my age. This is a 10-year age gap. I can say I am not 39, and I'm not 38, and I'm not 37. I could just keep pulling out numbers to bring it down a bit, but yeah, that's quite a large range. I know a lot of you think I'm in my 20s. I mean, we could just keep it that way. We could just keep the conversation flowing that way. Nazza is asking, what happened to Pippa? Is she still on AFTV? This is a question that you will have to ask Pippa. Myself, Pippa, and Helen do a live show post-match. So tomorrow after the game, we will be going live on our Instagram. So maybe you can, throw that question out there tomorrow and Pippa can answer. So do tune in. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on Instagram and become part of our live that we do, and you can ask some questions there. Ivan Toney, who lives in London, is Premier League proven, has managed to score 20 plus goals, doesn't need to relocate place, is tall and can win headers. Why not get him? Exactly. And this is the question that is being asked, especially where we had interest in this transfer window, as well as, previous transfer windows as well. I remember actually, we've had interest in Ivan Toney from since Brentford come up to the Premier League. So it's been, well, I know us fans have. We were saying bring in Ivan Toney. So yeah, it is a bit disappointing. I do feel a bit disappointed that he hasn't come and he has gone, straight to the Saudi League. So yeah, it is quite disappointing that we're not even going to see him in the Premier League anymore, especially, with the qualities that he has and everything. But, we just don't know the fine details as to why he chose the Saudi League over the Premier League. So let's see. Charlene, let's be real. No one wanted Havertz. Everyone was calling. Yeah, exactly. But look at the transformation. Let's not say everyone. I feel like it was a divided, opinion amongst the fan base. I'd say it's more 50-50 with that one. I was definitely someone. I am the type of person that, I support our players. So whatever player comes into the club, I'm going to support them. And that was the case with Kai Havertz. You know, when he came, sometimes you could just see the talents as well. You know, obviously prior, we know he had a good track record of his abilities and everything. But there was something about him where I was watching him and I was like, do you know what? One day it's just going to click for him and he's going to be amazing. And I remember saying this on some streams. You know, I just really was just hoping that it would just click sooner rather than later. And once it clicked, it clicked. And, you know, he's just been shining and his confidence has been growing so much ever since. So sometimes it's just about being in the right environment, having that patience and allowing the players to flourish. But I do understand as football fans, you know, we just want to see things click straight into gear straight away and, you know, just see results early on. And sometimes it's just about having that patience, taking that time to remember that players are human. You know, they need to adapt. They're coming from, you know, Kai Havertz is coming from having absolutely no confidence, which was very evident on the pitch, you know, very little to no confidence, to now coming to a big club like Arsenal with, you know, a big fan base, and pressure is on. You need to adapt to your new teammates. You need to adapt to your new manager and what's being asked from your new manager. You need to win over the fans. It's a lot, especially for someone who's really low on confidence. So let's be patient. Let's trust in the process, you know, as we have been doing for many years, and trust that the business that we're doing is making sense. You know, we wasn't, well, not, when I say we, some of the fans weren't really trusting in Arteta. Look at him now. Now, I'm sure, you know, those fans probably couldn't even imagine Arsenal Football Club without Arteta at this moment in time. So let's just sort of be patient and see what happens. Stacey saying, I want Trossard at striker and Havertz at 6. And it's good that, you know, Trossard is that versatile player that can play in these different positions, you know, which is what Arteta likes for sure. J1 Johnson, our guy, big up to you, saying smash the likes, 2 people. Yeah, done know the vibes. Charlene, I am buzzing with this transfer window. I love to hear that. If we manage to get Raheem the Dream, love that. That is a 10-10 transfer window. So big up to J1 Johnson, who is, you know, highly in favor of Raheem Sterling coming to Arsenal, and we'll be rating this transfer window a 10 out of 10. So I can see this is a very happy and satisfied Arsenal fan with the business that we've done so far, and just needs Sterling to come and just sort of top it off. As we do know, I mean, I'm watching Sky Sports right now. Breaking news is Raheem Sterling hopeful about joining Arsenal. We do know that the talks are progressing. So, you know, it looks like this one may just go ahead. It will be a loan move, it seems, but yeah, this is exciting. J1 is definitely excited about that. Charlene, Sterling is a versatile, and Arteta loves versatility. Plus, he's a goal scorer, and that is what I was just saying for sure. That Arteta loves versatile players, you know, and he scores some banging goals, some exciting goals. That's what we need. And I feel like he'll definitely bring some good qualities and something a bit different as well. So, yeah, Sterling to Arsenal. Charlene, he's also a winner. We do know that he has won stuff as well. What did I miss? Did we get Sterling on loan? So it hasn't yet been confirmed, but the talks are happening that Sterling may come to Arsenal on a loan move. So you haven't missed anything just yet, but yeah, it is progressing. Let's see. There is actually a update. Big up to David Ornstein saying Ipswich. I can't be getting my tongue all twisted. Ipswich close to loan deal for Arsenal's Reece Nelson. So Ipswich are, close to taking Reece Nelson. So it seems that if Reece Nelson is out, Sterling is in. That is my understanding on this one, which again, for Reece, I feel like this will be a really good move for him. Ipswich are in the Premier League. He needs to be getting game time. All right, I know I love all of our players, yeah, but Reece is a great player. Like, I absolutely love Reece Nelson, and he excites me. So it'd be good to see him, move to another Premier League club and get some minutes. So let's see what happens with that one. So the latest one, which I've already said as well, from David Ornstein in regards to Raheem Sterling is so this was an hour ago that he posted. The 29-year-old winger is not part of the plans at Stamford Bridge, and Arsenal have now opened negotiations over a temporary season-long deal. So we do know that the talks have sort of progressed on a bit from there. So that is currently the latest as it stands. No more news reported that this is yet confirmed. So we're waiting for that yet to be confirmed on that one. You guys are giving your thoughts and opinions. Kai is saying, Charlene, there's a reason Chelsea are trying to offload Sterling. He ain't good enough anymore. So that is Kai's opinion. I also feel like Chelsea has so many players. I mean, they've got 8 goalkeepers. They've got so many players that they need to offload. So yeah, there's, a few outgoings that they need. I don't think it's all necessarily because the players ain't good enough. I feel like they've just got too many players. Sometimes it can be, the cost as well that they need to factor in. We do know that Sterling is on quite high wages at Stamford Bridge. So it's about, sort of tightening up in all areas, it seems. Winners FC. Is it Winners or Winner? I don't even know the name of my team. Winner FC, Charlene. Big up to you. You done know the vibes. I actually haven't, because there's been so much excitement going on. I haven't actually changed my team since last week, but I had a winning team. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Winners FC is the name. I've still got exactly the same team as last week. I can change it, but I'm happy with this team. So I'm going to keep it. I haven't actually even checked the fixtures and all that. But I'm going to keep my team the same as last week. Big up to Shay Arsenal. Shout out to you. Shah, what is your best holiday destination? I love this. I mean, we definitely do have, lots of different varied conversations on here. It's not all strictly football. I love traveling. I love visiting new places. You guys know I love going to Jamaica. That is, home for me. Absolutely love Jamaica. I have been to some other beautiful places as well, like Dubai. Absolutely love Dubai. I love going to Cyprus. That's also, my other country. As you guys know, I'm mixed race, so half Cypriot, half Jamaican. So I do love going to Cyprus all the time. I've been there, lots of times. So yeah, but I guess my best holiday destination, you guys can probably guess which one is my favorite for sure. Big up to Liam Brooks saying, Charlene, as a new fan to your channel and as a City fan, thank you guys for taking Zinchenko and Jesus. Hello and welcome. Thank you for being a part of this amazing community that we have here. And yeah, interesting. Jesus is quite injury prone, for sure. And Zinchenko, I would say, great player, but my preferred choice with Zinchenko is definitely midfield for sure. Is any score prediction available for sale? Score predictions. You guys are funny. You want me you want to pay me to do your score predictions? Why not just join my shows and find out the predictions from there? I don't actually go and sell predictions separately. So yeah, subscribe here and you can get score predictions here. You can also put in some super chats as well. There you go. Mr. AG confirming Jesus's age, which is 27. Thank you. I did actually see someone um, also put that. So thank you for confirming. What was your reaction to Ty blaming the rain? My reaction is, like I said, everyone has, different opinions. And like I said, the beauty of football and fans is everyone has a completely different perspective, a completely different view on different scenarios. So I respect Ty's opinion. If this is his thoughts and his opinions, then he's entitled to that. So, yeah, it's nice for everyone to share their opinions for sure. Kai is not happy with this transfer window and is rating it a 2 out of 10. Kai seems highly, highly upset. Let us know what we needed to do in this transfer window in order for you to rate it a lot higher, sort of aiming towards a 9 or something in that region. What business did we need to get done in order for you to rate it in that sort of caliber? He won't get injured. Don't put that in the atmosphere. Oh, okay. Who is Stacy referring to? Big up to Charlotte Smalls, a West Ham fan and regular, saying, I agree, Kai. We have the same problem at West Ham with Kurt Zuma and Danny Ings. And yeah, it's just about having that patience for sure. Okay, there's a few mixed opinions here as well with regards to transfers. I am gonna actually go further down the bottom because there's a lot of comments coming in and I'm not able to read every single one. So I'm just gonna stay up to date with what you guys are saying. Saw your post on Facebook. I'm not sure what post this is. Yeah, you might have to specify. Charlene loves going to Jamaica and she'll say, "Me love ya." Big up to Shoke. Vibes pan vibes when me go on back a yard for sure. You're guaranteed good food, sunshine, vibes, music, everything. Oh, okay. So someone mentioned that Saka may get injured. Okay. I mean, obviously, we're never ever wishing that on any of our players. No way. We never want to see any of our players get injured for sure. But I guess it's nice to just have different options. Don't forget, we've got the Premier League, we've got the Champions League, we've got the Cup games. So to just have other options that are quality as well. I mean, we can end up doing the treble or something this season. We want to win as much as we can. But I feel like this season is going to be a big season, baby. Big up to Axel Flint saying, Charlene, as a Chelsea fan, I'm praying this move with Sterling to Arsenal goes through. Okay, well, thank you for sharing your thoughts and opinions. And why are you praying for this to go through? Give us a little bit more insight into that. Who does the point work? Who does the point work? We will get into our predictions and everything to see who has got a forfeit. So just bear with us. Arsenal 23 shirt number. Mourinho, Charlene. Yes, for sure. And I don't know if I've done a stream since then. So welcome to Marino. Welcome to Neto. Welcome to all of our new signings that I haven't yet welcomed. Mr. AG's put there. Welcome Neto, Arsenal, Charlene. Yes, for sure. Welcome to all of our new signings. Charlene's Jamaican, me jealous of her holidays. Ah, well, listen, no need to be jealous. I'll just share some amazing footage and you could just feel like you're there. All right, you guys are asking what is your score prediction on Sunday. Let's get into some predictions. Someone saying I've got chubby cheeks. You have chubby cheeks. I just want to grab them. Well, I hope you don't ever do grab them if you do happen to bump into me for sure. I must say as well, while we're on that topic, when I was actually a child, I remember my cheeks being quite chubby, and I used to always have people "You like doing that." So, like I did mention, I am half Turkish. And I remember there was this Turkish family who absolutely loved me. They were like family, like how, is sort of amongst the Turkish culture. It is quite welcoming and everything. And I remember there was one young girl, well, she was older than me, and she absolutely loved and adored me, on a different level. Literally every time saw me, she wasn't blood related, but they knew my family sort of thing. And literally every time she would see me, she'd always pick me up. I remember being a small child, she was like a teenager or older woman sort of thing, not like that old, but maybe around 18 or something. She'd always get so excited when she would see me, and she'd pick me up, and she used to always just squeeze my cheeks. And you guys know how it is. I mean, if there's anyone Turkish here, just literally squeeze my cheeks all the time. I had such chubby cheeks, and she just loved them so much. But yeah, I'm going slightly off topic here, but just going back to what Nazar said about my chubby cheeks just sort of reminded me of that. She just used to love my cheeks. Yeah. But anyway, slightly going off topic there. Let's get back to business, baby. Talking transfers. Neto to Arsenal. Seems it is a done deal. So welcome Neto as our backup goalkeeper. We do know that Aaron Ramsdale has gone off to Southampton. So wishing him all the best and thanking him for everything that he's done. I'm happy as well for Ramsdale. It was a bit difficult, I'd say. I am a big Ramsdale fan, so to see him come to Arsenal and do all the amazing things that he done, and then to be on the bench, is a bit of a turn sort of. So to see him now going and playing again will be a fantastic move for sure. Obviously, I love David Raya. He's been making some big boy saves for sure, some super saves. So great to have him. But I'm happy that Ramsdale, is off to Southampton now. Michael's saying, I bet Sterling will score against the Spuds. So Michael seems happy with the thought of Sterling coming to Arsenal. Stacey saying, I want to talk about something positive. I've done a deep dive research and unbiasedly feel like Saliba is the best player in the world behind his best friend Mbappe. I absolutely love this comment for sure. And Saliba is definitely a big player for sure. Definitely a big talent. This is a very big statement. Best player in the world behind his friend Mbappe. We do know that there is a lot of talented footballers for sure, but Saliba, is definitely up there. Thanks for sharing that opinion with us. But Saliba is solid for sure. Yep. All right. Loving Charlene. I'm assuming that you're loving me and loving the stream. So thank you. Absolutely appreciate you. Oh, you like my makeup? I've left it quite natural and simple, but thank you. I'm glad you do like it. Michael is saying Sterling move is the biggest of the day. Michael is definitely happy with this move. Raheem Sterling to Arsenal. All right. while we wait for this to be confirmed, it's just over an hour and a half left before the transfer window closes. So let's see if this move for Sterling to Arsenal does go ahead. In the meantime, let's just catch up on some predictions. So, what we are going to do is we are going to go through all of our predictions from last week to see who has got a forfeit. And we are going to look ahead to this weekend's fixtures as well and do our predictions there. So we'll start off. Let me just get the fixtures up so we can actually see who is playing this weekend. Who is playing who? There is one fixture that I definitely know is taking place, which is Arsenal versus Brighton. However, we are going to be predicting all of the fixtures that are taking place for Matchday 3 of 38. And I must say, I am still buzzing for the fact that the Premier League is back. You know, it's definitely exciting. I'm definitely excited for this last day of the transfer window as well to see how it all pans out. All right, let's get active and see what the results are. So the first game was Brighton versus Manchester United, which did result in a 2-1 win to Brighton. Yeah, this one, I mean, a great result for Brighton for sure. However, Arsenal are playing Brighton tomorrow. They ain't going to be getting that sort of result. For this one, I did actually predict a 1-1 draw, so 0 points for me. And Ashoke did actually predict for Man U to win 2-1. I mean, this is a close call, Ashoke. Had you have gone the other way around, you would have got 3 points for that. The next one is Tottenham versus Everton, which resulted in a 4-0 Tottenham win. I predicted Tottenham to win 1-0. Ashoke predicted Tottenham to win 3-1. So I get 2 points because Tottenham did win and Everton, and they won with a clean sheet. And Ashoke gets 1 point because Tottenham did win. However, we didn't get the correct score correct. The next one was Crystal Palace versus West Ham. Now, both myself and Ashoke predicted for Crystal Palace to win this game. However, West Ham did actually beat Crystal Palace 2-0. I predicted a 2-1 Palace win, and Ashoke predicted a 3-1 Palace win. So none of us get points for that fixture there. Right, next is Southampton versus Nottingham Forest. Oh, I can say that I actually get a point because I predicted Nottingham Forest to win 2-1. Ashoke predicted Southampton to win 2-1. And the full-time result for that fixture was Nottingham Forest beat Southampton 1-0. So, yeah, so far it's looking pretty good for me. Let's hope it continues this way. The next one, Fulham versus Leicester City, which resulted in a 2-1 Fulham win. We do know that our boy Emil Smith-Rowe scored the first goal in this one. I predicted a 2-0 Fulham win. Oh, mate, could have got 3 points there. And Ashoke predicted a 3-1 Fulham win. So he also gets 1 point. So 1 point each there. Oh, mate, I was quite close on this one. So Man City did manage to beat Ipswich 4-1 at the Etihad. It was actually Ipswich that took the lead first. I predicted a 4-0 City win. Had I just predicted that Ipswich would get a go. The fact that they're a newly promoted side, I'd have got all 3 points there. And Ashoke predicted a 5-0 City win. I mean, he did predict the right amount of goals in the game, but yep, not the result there. Next one was Aston Villa versus Arsenal, which we do know Arsenal won 2-0. I predicted a 2-1 Arsenal win, and Ashoke predicted a 3-1 Arsenal win. So we both get a point on that one. Oh my God. The next one is Bournemouth versus Newcastle. I predicted a draw of 0-0. Shoke predicted a 2-1 Bournemouth win, and I must say I was correct with a draw, but I didn't get the score line correct. So it was actually a 1-1 draw. I predicted a goalless game. Next one, woo, now none of us predicted this one, and we definitely did not see this one coming with the form of Chelsea and everything that's just going on at that club. It just seems like it's a hot mess. So we definitely did not see this result coming in where Chelsea beat Wolves 6-2 at the Molineux Stadium. We definitely did not predict that. I mean, I predicted for Wolves to win 1-0. Shoke predicted a 1-1 draw. We wasn't expecting to see a 8-goal thriller, and Madueke, getting a hat trick in that game. So none of us get any points for that one. I mean, normally you do have that game where it's like, wow, was not expecting that score result, especially against Wolves. Normally, it ain't such a high score line when you play against Wolves. So yeah, definitely an interesting one on that one. Now, the next game is Liverpool versus Brentford, which resulted in a 2-0 Liverpool win. Ashoke predicted 3-0 to Liverpool, so he gets 2 points because he got the win and he got the clean sheet. I, on the other hand, got this one spot on. I predicted for Liverpool to win 2-0, and that is what the score was. So big up to me. I think it's very evident who the winner is for this week. However, you guys know that I am going to tally this up to make absolutely sure that everything is done to a good high standard and fairly as well. So, wow, this is a nice, healthy scoreline. Well done, Shah. I'm proud of me. So, I can say that I am the winner of these Premier League predictions. I got a whopping 11 points, and Shoke got 7 points. So, congratulations to me. I am the winner, and Ashoke has got a forfeit. So get active in the comments and let us know what Ashoke's forfeit is. Thank you guys as well for putting all of the predictions or results in the comments. But yeah, Ashoke has got a forfeit. What should it be? You guys still talking about the Sterling move, which hasn't yet been confirmed. Shahab is saying Sterling move to Arsenal will be ideal for backup. Arsenal wins in a runaway for sure. All right, let's see. Thank you so much for the congratulations. And thank you to everyone for liking the video as well. If you haven't already, make sure you do. So he needs spicy noodles. Have you noticed Ashoke's forfeits always seem to involve food? Is Ashoke a foodie? That is the question. How do you feel about that one, Ashoke? Eat spicy noodles. All right, let's get into our predictions for the game week. So while you guys are putting in your suggested forfeit for Ashoke, let's start looking ahead to this weekend's fixture. Now, the opening fixture is Arsenal versus Brighton. I will kick off. Do you know what? Apologies. Ashoke, do you want to come live with me to do this? Let me just send you the link. I'll tell you what. Oh my God, I've actually forgotten what to do. I'm literally just gonna put the link here. There you go. Make life a little bit easier and quicker. So that is the link there. Apologies, I nearly started. I'm just gonna let Ashake come live. So let me know once you've got that link, Ashake. We're just patiently waiting. In the meantime, guys, you can get, active in the comments. Share your thoughts as well of what you think the results are going to be. Big up to Rye saying, hope you're having a good evening, Charlene. I am. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good evening as well. Miles is saying, I'm not scared of Arsenal. What team do you support? Let us know. Ashoke, have you got the link to the stream? Let us know if you have. I'm going to assume you have. And yes, because I can see that you are here. Hello and welcome.
Hey, Charlene, how are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good stuff. How is your preparation going
Yeah, it's
for?
getting, yeah, I mean, next week I'll be starting my job.
Oh, you got the job.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank
That is
you.
so amazing. It just goes to show, look, preparation is key.
Mm,
Amazing. Are you excited?
I am definitely.
Oh, amazing. I'm so happy for you, Ashoke.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. How do you feel about losing though, in last week's predictions?
I mean, there were some games where I was close,
Yep.
like the Liverpool one, but that Bournemouth game, I'm telling you, I should have gone. That VAR was an absolute disgrace, because that Bournemouth goal should have stood. There was no way that's a handball. But listen, despite all that, you still would have won. So I have got no excuses. So congratulations. So you did your forfeit. So it's time to do mine, unfortunately.
Exactly. It definitely is. And, it seems like everyone sees you as some form of foodie because the suggestion so far is you should eat spicy noodles. There's another one saying eat a red chili. They just want to see you have something spicy.
Oh, have you got any ideas?
Maybe you can eat a Scotch bonnet pepper. Do you know what
Well,
that is?
yeah. Well, that depends if I see one.
Well, on the next stream, you could buy one and have it for the next stream, and you can eat it then.
Okay.
There you go. Ashoke has got his forfeit ready. All right. How are you feeling about this weekend's fixtures? Are you ready to predict?
I'm definitely
Brilliant. All right. Well, let's get straight into it. Seeming it as the first fixture is the fixture that I care the most about for obvious reasons, which is Arsenal versus Brighton. I am going to kick off with my prediction. I'm predicting a 3-0 Arsenal win. What are you saying on this one?
Arsenal 2-0 win.
Okay. So I do love the fact that you're always back in Arsenal and you feel, quite confident that we will get a win for sure. Big up to
Mm,
everyone congratulating Ashoke as well on his new job.
thank you.
Definitely a big thing. Mr. AG saying 3-0 Arsenal. Rennie B saying 2-1 Arsenal. Yep, everyone feeling hopeful and confident that Arsenal will get the win. The next one is Nottingham Forest versus Wolves. After that big defeat that Wolves got last week against Chelsea, now they're away to Nottingham Forest. What is your thoughts on this game?
Mm. I think Wolves should bounce back though because
Yeah.
of their heavy defeats. Nottingham Forest though, I mean, they did have a good win against Southampton, but it's only 1-0. So um, it's a tough one because I can probably see this being a draw, like a 1-1.
Mm. Is that what you're going to go for?
Mm, probably, yeah, 1-1.
Cool. I totally hear what you're saying. I mean, after a defeat like that last week, they're
Yeah.
definitely going to want to make a comeback for sure. For this one, I am going to predict a Wolves win of 2-1. That is what I am saying. Let's see what the comments are saying. Mukusa is saying 2-2. Rennie B saying 1-1. Oh, quite a few draws. Mr. AG saying 1-1. So it seems like everyone's sort of siding with you and saying, yep, this one's going to be a draw.
Yeah.
Next one is Leicester City versus Villa. We do know that Villa also lost at home. Will they bounce back? I mean, we saw the qualities that Aston Villa brought to the game, but obviously Arsenal was the better side. What is your thoughts on this one?
I think Villa will bounce back because in the Arsenal game, I feel like they had like Ollie Watkins like missed like 2 chances in that game, but I feel like Villa will come back because Leicester City, still haven't got any wins, and I think as Villa will still do well this season. So for this game, I'm gonna go for 3-1 to Villa because I think they will bounce back.
Okay. I totally agree with you on that one as well. I do feel like, Villa are a good side and they've got some good players as well. We definitely did see the qualities that they possess and everything. I feel like Villa will bounce back for sure. I do feel like they will actually win this game. I'm going to go 3-0 to Villa on this one.
All right.
So that is my thoughts on that one. Next one is Ipswich versus Fulham. We did see that Fulham did manage to get a win last week. So what are we saying in this one?
Oh, Charlene, I've got some breaking news.
What's that?
Jadon Sancho is coming to Chelsea for Fabrizio
Oh,
Romano.
is that confirmed?
Yes.
What is your first reaction to that?
You know what? I'm happy indeed because I think Jadon Sancho is a very good player. Maybe he's not working for Manchester United, but under this system, under our new manager, I feel like he might do well. And I think him being an option is going to be great because Mudryk has been a very disappointing ever since we signed him in 2023. So listen, I'm happy. We get to see the Dortmund Sancho. We're not quite sure, but I think he might work for Chelsea because he's young and also he's a Chelsea fan. So his dream will be coming to Chelsea, and yeah, it's happened. So and less than an hour to go, and we just signed Jadon Sancho. So I know Kelechi is going to be absolutely fuming.
Yeah, Stacey saying that is a great move for Chelsea. Michael saying that means Sterling is definitely moving to Arsenal. So, it looks like Stacey's also saying give Mudryk to Arsenal. Oh, sorry, what is that I'm hearing in the background?
Sorry.
Sorry, just copyrights and stuff like that. So
okay, yeah, sorry.
Keep that muted.
Yeah.
So that means if Sancho's in, presumably Sterling may be out. So it looks like maybe that move may go ahead. Sancho into Chelsea, which means Raheem Sterling to Arsenal, which then means Reece Nelson potentially to Ipswich. So definitely got a little domino effect going on there. We do know, I agree with you as well. I feel like Sancho is a really good player.
Yeah.
We do know that him and Ten Hag did sort of have their differences, which saw him, go off on loan, well, season-long loan, and then return back to Man United. But I feel like him moving to another Premier League club, having a fresh start, will definitely have a good impact on him for sure. We do know he's early 20s, a really young player. So definitely a good move for him. All right, next one, Ipswich versus Fulham. I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on this one. Ipswich, they are at home. I feel like they will score in this game. I feel like Fulham will just edge that strength over them. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Fulham win. What is your prediction for this one?
I might go for I might go for 2-1 because I think Ipswich
2-1
Town
to
to Fulham, because I think Ipswich Town will score, but I think Fulham got a really good quality. So difficult place to go to, but I think Fulham will get another win because they did well against Leicester, especially Emma Smith-Rowe, you know, the former Arsenal player.
Yep, so you are going for the same prediction as myself.
Mm.
The next one is Brentford versus Southampton. Ooh, Aaron Ramsdale in goal. Wait, did he sign in time actually to be part of
Yeah,
this weekend's fixtures? I
I think
actually can't
so.
remember whether or not
I
he
see him
signed
holding
before
a
the 12 o'clock
Southampton
deadline.
shirt, though.
Yeah, I don't. Did he get there before the 12 o'clock deadline to register in order to be? I don't actually know. Anyway, now that Arsenal fans there, not Arsenal Arsenal player, former Arsenal player now. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw on this one. What are you saying?
I'm gonna go. Let me see. Tough one. What was the fixture again? Sorry.
Where is your attention today?
Sorry, my group chat show is going absolutely crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
about the
make this
Sancho
one
deal.
quick.
So yeah.
Brentford versus
Oh
Southampton.
yeah. I think Brentford are going to win 2-0.
2-0 to Brentford is what you're saying. So 2-0 Brentford, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next one is Everton versus Bournemouth. What are we saying for that?
Boy, I think both are going to win the game because Everton didn't have a great start, to be honest. So Bournemouth, I think Bournemouth are going to win. For me, I'm going to predict them to win 1-0.
1-0 to Bournemouth. For this one, I'm actually going to go for a draw. I'm going 2-2. David Ornstein. So sorry, guys, just going to catch up here with the latest transfer movements. So David Ornstein has just posted that Chelsea on the verge of agreeing a loan deal for Jadon Sancho. So David Ornstein has just confirmed that on Instagram. All right, next one is West Ham versus Man City. So this one's taking place at the London Stadium. Obviously, I'm hoping West Ham do get the win. But this is Man City. I'm going to go for a 3-1 City win. What are you saying?
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Don't lie and don't copy my prediction.
Nope. Before
I've won.
before the stream, I was thinking of 3-1 City. That was my first thought. Okay. For this one, I might go for 2-1, but I know you're trying to like you know, do your prediction and trying to make sure that I don't copy you so that you can win again.
No, all right. You could go first on the next ones. Michael's saying that
what you're
City
trying to
might
do.
slip up. I hope they do slip up, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I just don't want us to have the same predictions
I
because
know.
how is there going to be a winner?
I know.
All right, go on. All right, the next ones you could go first. What we'll do is from now on, we will alternate. So one person go first and then the next one, okay?
Okay, yeah.
So Sonny S. Beats is going for a 2-1 West Ham win. Sorry, what was your prediction? That just threw me off.
2-1 Man City.
Okay, I have actually got that. Next one is your team at home at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. What are you saying for that? On the back end of that big 6-2 win, what are you guys going to do this week at home?
We're gonna listen, we normally beat Crystal Palace. Like we done it in the last 13 times, so that's an unbelievable record. So Eddie Nketiah, I mean, Would it be for the game? I'm not quite sure, but
I don't think so. I don't think he registered in
I'm
time.
not quite sure. But listen, we got a good win last week, and I think this time we're gonna, win another game of Premier League football. So I'm gonna go for a 3-1 Chelsea win.
Cool. I'm going 3-0 Chelsea to win, and I put that prediction before you said. But yeah, I reckon, on the back end of Chelsea's big win last week, they're definitely going to be oozing with confidence. Plus, they're at home. The fans are going to want to see another big performance from them. I'm going 3-0 to Chelsea. All right, next one is Newcastle versus Tottenham. I've got my prediction already on this one. Actually, it's my turn to go first. I'm going for a 1-0 Newcastle win. What are you saying?
I'm gonna go for a Newcastle 2-1 win because I know Tottenham don't tend to do well at St James Park, but I just think that Tottenham need to learn to not play higher like they did last season. And against Leicester in the first half they were good. Against Everton they were brilliant. Let's see if they can do well against Newcastle and James Park. But I don't think Tottenham are gonna get a spanky result. I feel like it's gonna be a tight game, and I'm gonna go for 2-1 because Tottenham don't have a good record there. So, but if they do get destroyed, then it's the history of the Tottenham, isn't it?
I hope Newcastle turns them over 4-0. Matter of fact, I'm going to revise my scoreline. I'm going 4-0.
Don't change. Stick to your first one.
What?
Just
Oh, is
because I
that the
said
rules of
it,
the game?
don't change. You know the rules.
It ain't because you said it, but I just wanted to break the rules clearly. All right, I will stick to what I originally predicted. The last fixture is Man U versus Liverpool. What are we saying here? This might be a goalless game.
Well, I don't think so. It's a tough game because Liverpool started off really well. But when it's at Old Trafford, Man United tend to step up. So I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw. But if Liverpool do win, then I would not be surprised because they started off really well. They scored 4 goals and conceded none. Yes, they weren't at their best, Liverpool, but they're unbeaten, and this is Andre Slot's first big derby. So he has to figure out how he can make Liverpool go to Old Trafford and silence Manchester United. So, and for me, if Man United do win, then that's huge for them. But I think I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw because it's a huge game. It's going to be a tight one. I think Liverpool will dominate, but I think Man United will turn up and they will step up. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw, Desmond.
Okay. For this one, obviously it being at Old Trafford, yeah, like you said, a big game as well. Man U are going to want to step up. Liverpool are going to want to make something happen. So for this one, I'm going to go for a 3-2 Man U win. And Man U fans don't even get excited because I'm predicting your team to win. I'm just trying to make sure I win this weekend's fixtures again so I don't get a forfeit.
Yeah.
Michael's like, yeah, 2-2. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and opinions, Ashoke. Really, really
Yeah.
do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again on the job. We're all
Yeah.
happy that did materialize and go in the right direction for you. You definitely do deserve it.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate
Well,
that.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
And yeah, may the best person win next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, then, Ashoke. I'll speak to you in the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Always a great pleasure having Ashoke come and join me on the stream and share his predictions. As always, Michael, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I know he does love me. Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. But guys, that is our predictions for this weekend. We managed to squeeze it in. Still some time left in this transfer window. just over 1 hour before we find out whether or not Sterling will be an Arsenal player for this season. So let's see if that materializes. My gut instinct is that it may, as you know, Jadon Sancho does seem to be going to Chelsea, so they are going to want to get, you know, a player out. So yeah, if Sancho is joining Chelsea, it does seem like Sterling will move to Arsenal, and maybe Reece Nelson move along to Ipswich. So it seems like that is the direction that it is sort of heading in. Let's see how this all pans out. All right, done deal. Crystal Palace has signed. Okay. All right, let's see. Breaking news. All right, sorry, I'm just sitting here seeing all of the breaking news. All right, guys, listen. Michael is saying that's actually a fair point there as well. Sterling, Jesus, and Zinchenko back playing together. So obviously, 3 former Man City players will all be amongst the team together. Ricky is saying, I have never seen us win the Carabao Cup. Sterling to the rescue. Mate, let's see. So we've got just over an hour to see what happens there. All right, guys, I am actually going to round off this stream, but I just want to thank each and every one of you for joining. It's always a great pleasure speaking to you guys. I mean, the time goes so quickly as well when we are doing these live streams. Do stay tuned to see, you know, what happens. Obviously not on here because I'm not going to be live, but to see what happens for the remainder of this last hour of this transfer window. Will Raheem Sterling come over to Arsenal? My gut instinct is this may just go ahead for sure. I will be back tomorrow bright and early with another stream to preview the game that is taking place at the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal versus Brighton. So make sure you guys do come and join me for that. It will be an early stream, UK time. Depending on where you guys are located in the world, the time will vary as well. So yeah, stay tuned and come and join me, and we can discuss, you know, the outcome of the last hour of this transfer window, whether or not Sterling comes to Arsenal. But guys, thank you so much for being a part of today's stream. Always a great pleasure speaking to you. Good night to you, Makusa. Stay sane. I enjoyed this past hour with you, Charlene. Enjoy your evening. Thank you so much. I hope you got a nice haircut as well. It's always a great pleasure having you. What time? I'm in the US. Okay. So it's going to be 9 a.m. in the UK. So you're going to have to do the maths, which I believe you're 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours behind. So it might be a bit of a really early one for you. You may just have to watch it on catch up, or you could just set your alarm and get up super early so you could be a part of the stream. But yeah, it will be on my YouTube channel. So even if you're not able to come live, you can always go back and watch. I will be back again post-match, but it'll be a little bit later on in the day, as I will be at the Emirates Stadium, and I may get held up there and everything. So yeah, I'm a fine boy, Charlene. I'm sure you probably are. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Oh, you must be regarding your haircut. So yeah, maybe you can come live tomorrow after the match so we can see your fine boy haircut. But guys, listen, sending lots of love to you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Ashake is saying, can you spell out my forfeit? In case it wasn't clear earlier, you need to eat a Scotch bonnet pepper. So for next week, bring a Scotch bonnet pepper and you're going to eat that live. Michael saying, hey, Shah. Hey, Michael, we're just signing out. Love, baby. But yeah, guys, I'm Charlene Smith. Thank you for joining. If you ain't already, do follow me on Instagram, Charlene Smith Official. I'll be back to speak to you guys tomorrow. And yeah, we'll leave it there. So thank you guys, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.